Your Excellency Ambassador, Rwanda and Israel, distinguished guests, honorable college staff, students from Malawi, students from Botswana who came to join us in this celebration, you are welcome. Today we are celebrating the liberation of Rwanda. The D-Day is on the 4th of July every year, and it's a day that we celebrate the rebirth of the nation. I'm not going to go through it. His Excellency Ambassador will have time for that. I would like to go through the program so that we know what we're going to do. We are a little bit late. We're supposed to start at 3:30, but I think we're going to manage to meet the closing time. Now we were supposed to go for refreshments, and I hope everyone here was there. If you didn't go for the refreshments, there's something still outside. Please let us know so that you won't be with us hungry. After this, we're in the big hall. We're going to, in just a minute, we'll be standing for the Rwanda national anthem. After the anthem, we will have some songs, liberation songs, songs of joy, songs of victory that we'll be sharing, and we'll be dancing just to open up this ceremony. Not just like we are. Someone was telling me, is this how you celebrate the liberation? I told them, just a minute, we'll see. Okay? Rwandans, do you agree with me? Yes. Okay. Why are you answering your money? And after that, we will have the traditional dance from Rwanda, of course. And we will watch a 2-minute documentary movie that summarizes where the country was before and after being liberated. And after that, we will have the welcoming remarks by the Secretary, Kashego. We will also welcome the Ambassador for the word of the day. After that, just don't go home. We'll have more time of joy. You know what I mean, okay? And we will also, after this time, we will have a closing remarks, and we will be heading to the buses. Yes, at 6. Okay, we can start now. We can stand for the Rwanda national anthem.
yaganirura mugiduhetse gahoranisha reka tukurate tukugurire wowe utuburiye hamwe twese abanyarwanda uko watubyaye reba sugira singizwa iteka umeziko Rwanda dukunda duhagurukire kukwitangira amahoro asabe mu bagutuye wishyire wizane muri byose urangwe n'ishyaka utera imbere ubana umubano n'amahanga yose maze ijambo ryawe riguhe ijambo.
Thank you so much. Aniseta Yule, I can come and help us to these next moments.
gufata gutya njye gukorera playlist neza ufatire aha gusa
after me. Hey!
Hey!
Hey, hey!
Hey!
Okay, thank you so much, guys. For those who don't speak Kinyarwanda, that song says, we will build our nation. Wow. We will make it like a paradise. Okay, now we're going to follow the... Okay, now it's time for the short documentary movie. I would like to recall your attentive listening because you're going to see the main purpose that we are celebrating. Okay? Thank you.
As we mark the 29th anniversary of Rwanda's liberation, we reflect on how far we have come as a nation.
Preparation sometimes includes a military campaign, but it never ends with war. That is where Rwanda is today, in the phase of struggle that begins after the guns have finally fallen silent.
On the 4th of July, we celebrate the rebirth of our country that guaranteed security and restored dignity and hope for all Rwandans. 29 years ago, after the RPF Mountains stopped the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi, Rwandans collectively made a choice to stay together, to be accountable, and to think big. These principles remain at the core of Rwanda's ongoing renewal. The country is rapidly developing, progressively alleviating poverty, promoting well-being through targeted policies and programs that benefit all Rwandans. From maintaining peace and security to promoting gender equality, ensuring education for all, providing healthcare, conserving the environment, and fostering good relations with other countries. Rwanda's liberation continues to be an inspiration for all citizens everywhere to work for a brighter common future and safeguard our shared achievements. Indeed, together we prosper. Happy Liberation Day, Rwanda.
Happy Liberation Day, Rwanda. Now we're going to watch the traditional dance, Rwandan traditional dance. After that, we welcome the secretary to welcome the ambassador for the word of the day. Okay, thank you so much. That is our cultural dance. I can see in your faces that you really enjoyed it. So we will keep on celebrating, as I told you. But now I'd like to call upon Mr. Gashego for the welcoming remarks and to welcome the ambassador for the world of today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Rwanda oye! Your Excellency, thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving the idea of having the National Day celebrated with all Rwandans and friends of Rwanda here. The energy that is in this room can be evident from everyone. Everyone who is here. I would like to call those who that side, please get closer so that the energy can be more as we get to celebrate and enjoy ourselves in this national day. Your Excellency, Ambassador James Gatera, thank you so much. We held the National Day on the 4th of July, but the Ambassador decided and said, no, we need to celebrate the National Day with all Rwandan students here. I've seen those from Malawi are here, from other countries as well. So, what does the National Day signify? The National Day signifies the liberation of Rwandans. It's a very special day when all Rwandans go together and say this is our country. We have people who fought for our liberation. What does liberation mean to Rwandans exactly? Why should this day be special to you, students? Why should you come and sit here to celebrate the National Day? To those of you who have come today, thank you very much. But to those who have not, they'll still get the message. And I'm sure they had other commitments, but they did just not come, but they just had other commitments. But I know they wanted to come here, they didn't make it. That's okay. But what I would like to say is that to those who are here, the ambassador has a very special message for you, to all the Rwandans who are here. And I'd like to note that this day is a very, very special day when we mark 29 years of liberation. Liberation from what? To the young ones who are here today, can ask themselves, but why the National Day? Liberation of what? Because they are born yesterday. They won't understand the essence of liberation, actually. Sometimes we assume that we know that everyone knows, but actually there are so many known unknowns that everyone here thinks that they know. But what do we know is that it's our duty to learn our history. The reason why we are seated here, all of us here, is because of the people who fought to liberate Rwanda and gave each and every one of us here in this house here the opportunity to be who we are today. And it's our duty to keep on the how can I call it? It's our duty to keep on encouraging the future generations, building grants for future generations to build our country. This is advice to Rwandans. When we come back here, when we get the opportunities of coming to Israel and learning from the state of Israel, Israel has been built from ashes, from zero. But look at where they are today. And when you get the opportunity to come here, and learn from them of the so many millions who are struggling to come into the state of Israel. But you get selected to come here. So that means that you are not here by chance. You are here because you deserve to be here. So your duty is to learn from them, those who have given you the opportunity to learn from them, go back home and implement the same or even better to rebuilding your country. That is our purpose. The reason why you can fly, why the government of Rwanda can fly you on free air tickets to here, to study, to do what? It's because there are people who died on the struggle, fighting to liberate the government of Rwanda, fighting to liberate Rwandans, to live as one. So at the end of the day, it's our duty to learn from the best practices and be able to emulate the same back home. Not to be selfish. We're here to learn from the best. Israel is the best. So if you get an opportunity to learn from them, get the same ideas, take them back home to develop your own country. So the National Day or the Liberation Day is a very, very important day. A very important day to remind us of who we are today. That's why all of you are standing here and dancing and enjoying. What are you enjoying? You're enjoying the fruits of those people who struggled before. What about you? We are busy dancing to what? There are people who died liberating Rwanda to what it is today. So those people who died liberating our country does not stop with them. It goes on for generations and generations for the better development of our country. So I've written something here, but I wanted to just share something that is always on my mind, especially to share with the young ones. Personally, I've been here for the past 8 years. I've seen students come and go, and Rwanda has been exemplary. I would like to extend our thankfulness to the management of Kinneret College for allowing the number of students Rwandan students to come and participate in this program. Thank you so much. And we can assure you that the Rwandan students that are here will finish their courses and go back home to build their country. They are not going to stay here. And because they are not here, let me tell you something. Let me say something that is very clear. If you can come here and dance on this floor, celebrating the National Day, the liberation of Rwanda, you are part of the liberation process. Liberate yourselves out of poverty. And the best way to liberate yourselves out of poverty is to learn the skills that you have gained here and take them back home to develop those that are left back home. Because, you know, there are so many people that we are struggling to come and study here. So many people we are struggling to. So many people had applied to come to Israel, but only very few of you were selected to come here. So when you benefit the skills, take them back home and put them into productivity. That's our job. That's our job to continue the liberation struggle. The liberation struggle to make us who we should be, not who some people think we should be. No, who we should be. Our Excellency, His Excellency President Paul Kagame, always says that
It's our duty and to commit ourselves to building a nation that is exclusive, peaceful, developing, and prosperous for all. So today, every Rwandan can proudly say that we have made significant progress, efforts in achieving these goals, because every Rwandan has a clear vision that involves all citizens as beneficiaries. So it's our duty, and I would like to encourage you, the students who are here, to please, whenever you're out there, learn, get the logic. You know, learning is not complex. Just understand the logic of what you're supposed to understand. Take it back home and spread it to everyone who will get a chance to be here in the state of Israel. The state of Israel is one of the best countries that have made so much progress in agriculture, in innovation. So when you are here, take the skills you learn from here to better make, to build your country back home. And trust you me, the riches you're looking for, there's nothing better than standing firm for the development of your country. And that's what they call patriotism. In Israel, you've been here for 8-9 months. In Israel is a country where on the Independence Day you have people holding flags everywhere. Let me say it openly because some people don't talk about it. But let me tell it to you. Israel is a very patriotic country. It's a country that has been built on unity. And it's your duty to learn from Israel. To learn how they have been able to, they didn't have a country from the history. So go back, get the ideas, get back there, and then develop your own country. Thank you so much for your time. I'd like to... Thank you, Excellency Ambassador. It's my honor to welcome you for your remarks on this special day. Thank you.
Each year, in July 4th, we celebrate this day, and in Kinyarwanda we call it kw'ibw'abanyarwanda. And in the songs you have the word twaribohoye, meaning we are liberated. And because we are liberated, our country, you are free to visit, and you are free to walk in Rwanda with total security day and night. We are liberated people, and we are welcome to this.
We're going there.
It is a day that we appreciate the men and women, the heroes of our struggle, who defeated the genocidal government that was there before 1994. And this genocidal government, which was a dictatorship, had to be defeated, and was defeated by Rwandan Patriotic Front and Rwandan Patriotic Army, led by our current president, His Excellency Paul Kagame. And the Rwandans who are here fully know our history, but for the benefit of others who are here, before that, some Rwandans were living in exile. They are living in neighboring countries of Burundi, of Uganda, Tanzania, and other neighboring countries. Maybe Malawi, maybe. And it's after the defeat of that genocidal government that Rwandans came from exile. This is why our history, in a way, has also resemblance in the history of Israel. Because more than Israelis, most of them were refugees in other countries and they came back to build their country. So, under Paul Kagame, I'm happy to note that there was a decision, a choice by all Rwandans, that we are going to build a nation, and you heard it in the songs, that will be a paradise. We are going to build a nation on the values of unity, of democracy, and also economic development, rule of law. And we reflect where we have come from today. Rwanda has been one of the fastest growing economies in the world. For over a decade, Rwanda has been growing over about 8% GDP growth, one of the fastest growing economies. We have embraced technology as a means of developing our country. If you go to Rwanda and you want to apply, even the young men who are here and the women, they will tell you, if they wanted to apply for anything from the government, they can do so when they are here. They can get their birth certificates, they can pay for whatever they want to pay when they are here in Israel. So wherever you are able to transact and get whatever documents that you want without going back to Rwanda. You can get your passport from here. There is a passport where you go and you apply and do. So we are developing using technology to develop so quickly and so smartly. We are putting the youth, the young people who are here, at the forefront of our economic development. Most of our ministers, cabinet ministers, are young people like you. We have cabinet ministers who are 32 years old. We have women as majority in our parliament. They are 62% in the parliament, women. So in the world, we are number one in empowering the women. In decision making and making sure that our country, and this only makes sense. We have to include everybody for us to develop. And so when we talk of liberation again, I want you to understand that those opportunities before our liberation of our country, the MC called it a rebirth of our nation. Before the rebirth of our nation, not everybody had equal opportunity. Like the young men and women who are here today, they would not have had the opportunity to come here. It was even difficult to get a passport before the liberation of our country. And now, it doesn't matter. As long as you are Rwandan, as long as you are competent, as long as you, it's not who you are to get facilities. It's up to you as a Rwandan. But to do that, we put our unity at the forefront of our development. And you've seen again, when we say unity, you have seen it in action here. Happiness, sharing happiness together. This is not only here. When you come to Rwanda, you see it in practice. Rwandans have a voice on how they are governed, have a voice on the choices they want to make. Every Rwandan participates in the development of our country. Each and every year, we have what we call national dialogue, umushyikirano, where every Rwandan will call in and ask any question from the government officials. Anything that is not going right or anything that is going right, and they have to get answers from government officials. Every year, government officials have to show what they have done for Rwandans. They work on contracts. And each year they have to show, this is what I had promised to deliver, and this is what I have delivered. Where you have fallen short, you make sure next time you don't fall short of that. But our president has also asked all of us, all Rwandans, one of the values that every Rwandan should embrace, one of the philosophies or principles, is a principle of big ideas, is a principle of thinking big. And here, what we have done, I'll tell you fellow Africans who are here, what we are doing is this. If you come to Rwanda and see the projects we are putting in place, these are projects meant to serve not only Rwanda, but to serve the whole of Africa. I'll give you an example. During COVID, as South Africans, we are not able to get vaccines, not for the lack of money, but because other countries are saying we have to vaccinate our people fast. And so we are to the mercy of God. Stayed in our houses, put on masks. It took some goodwill, some people to start donating one by one vaccines to us. And having learned from that, we are now completing in Rwanda a factory that will be producing vaccines for Africa. And this is going to be completed this year. So we will not go back to that problem ever again. I don't know if some of you know, we have attracted, for instance, in education, best universities. We have Carnegie Mellon University of Technology, which has built a campus in Rwanda. It's a very good university. This university admits all Africans who want to do IT. Instead of going to America, which would be costly, you come to Rwanda to study, as long as, and at the same fee. We don't charge more because you are from other countries. Young men and women who are here who are not from Rwanda, if you go to Rwanda today, you don't apply for any visa. You just board your plane and you are in Kigali. So young men, gentlemen from Botswana. Who else from Botswana and Malawi? So from here, take a plane to Kigali. In other words, ladies and gentlemen, what we are saying is we are thinking, and for so long, Africa, as you know, we have whatever you want to say. What has been missing and what has been lacking is organizing ourselves and organizing our minds and exploiting our resources so that they can benefit each and every African on our continent. And this will not exclude anybody, because now we'll be able to compete, to be at the table with other continents in the world on equal footing. Now, this is what Mr. Gashego was telling me. Because if you do not believe that this is going to happen, and you decide to say, I would rather stay here and sweep the street, that is a slave mentality. If you want to think like that, then you don't belong to Africa anymore. Because Africa of today is not to come to sweep the streets of the developed country. Africa of today is an Africa, and this you have to believe it, because if your mind is not yet calibrated to think on a higher level, then you remain the same. But nobody can change. It is only you that can change. If you want to be a sweeper, by all means, sweep. But we are asking, change your minds. I shall tell you where this nation came from. They did not always have this, but they changed their mind and said, we know where we have come from, and we know where we want to go. And see where we are. It's a reflection. And it has happened to us as Rwanda. I want to invite you and see from Botswana, from Malawi. I want to invite you and see how far we move. When you are in Rwanda, you think you are in Paris. Even others who come will not believe it. They say, this is Rwanda that in 1994 was under genocide. We get fellow neighbors from other countries who come, for them their street lights don't work. And when they come, when they see our street lights, they fail to stop, and the police say, hey, that was great. They are not used to the order that you will find in our house. Or they go throwing papers wherever they want, and the police says, no, keep it up. We don't throw papers on our streets. And when you wear your shoes, you don't say any dust in your shoe. There is no dust in your shoe. But this is because for Africans, this is because of changing the mindset. And every time you are shortcutting, life will shortcut you. Life is built like that. It is built like that. You cannot cheat it. You will be cheating yourself. You will be cheating yourself. And therefore, if you are a young woman here and you are looking for a man who will sustain your life, don't look for a man who will do shortcuts. Don't look for a woman who wants to do I think they said we are going to close at 6. Time. But before that, I would want to say because this year, Israel also celebrated their 75th independence. And the relationship between our country and Israel is a deep and respectable relationship. Both countries have established full diplomatic relations. We have embassies in each other's countries. We have an embassy in Kigali, and we have an embassy here. And we do a number of things here. Not only this program that you see here, but we are also working with Israeli companies in drip irrigation, a company called Netafim, which the government of Rwanda, in partnership with the government of Rwanda, they are preparing a large area where we are going to do drip irrigation. The best methods of farming. I think there's another pilot project that they put in Rwanda. And also we are having some in cybersecurity in August. There will be an Israeli conference, a forum on cybersecurity. So we are working also, together in so many areas. And we want to take this relationship even higher, where Israelis are coming to Rwanda and feel at home. I'm sure they will do the same at some point. And but yeah. America is an Israeli, but it is not only about. But what I can also tell you, where you can do one of them, I mean, so that you can't live without one. So the relationship works. Thank you for coming once again. Program directors, thank you so much. We appreciate what you're doing for our students. And I'll be here during
Yes, you can clap more than that. As we are heading to the conclusion or to the closing of this ceremony, I would like to thank everyone of you guys who managed to come. I know you sacrificed a lot, so we don't really take it for granted. And we promise you that this time I'm meeting the students or people who are not from Rwanda, Malawians and Botswana. Whenever we will have ceremony or party, good or bad, we promise that we will be together as well. So, as mentioned, that the buses will be in the buses at 6 o'clock. We're going to dance, and after dancing, we will be socializing. Okay, so the program staff, they are our parents, Kinneret staff. Ms. Hila, we thank you so much for giving this space for us to celebrate and enjoy on this day. Thank you so much. And the coordinators, thank you so much as well. And also, we would like to thank them for their help to help us in the following activities. Now, we can dance. Hello. Hello. Say hey. Hey. Okay, you can stand on your feet. And those who want to come in front, feel at home.
Indirimbo ndoshaka